Do you like glamour, luxury, and style? Of course you do. Well, that's what you're going to get on today's Btvr, so stay tuned. When I make my first million on this show that you're watching, I'm gonna buy one of these Rolls Royces. So maybe today I'll even get to take a test drive. I don't know. This is my favorite car, and I want to know more about it. So I'm gonna talk to Jack Chrysler, who hopefully knows everything that one should know about Rolls Royce. How amazing is this car?
It's pretty amazing, Lauren. This is without question the finest motor car on the planet. The Rolls-Royce name has tremendous cachet. It's always been synonymous with the best in the world. And that's exactly what we have here in the new 1999 Silver Seraph.
Now this is the newest model.
This is a 9th generation motor car, the first new, totally new Rolls-Royce in 18 years. In fact, there are only 3 carryover parts: the air vents, the exterior door handles, and the window switches. Everything else is brand new.
You're getting too technical for me, because I just like the look. But of course, what's inside counts. It takes you fast, and you can go. How many miles an hour can you go?
It's a surprisingly fast car. I think it tops out at about 155 miles per hour.
How has the look changed over the years?
It's not as boxy as the Silver Spur was. It's
more feminine.
We'd like to think that the new Seraph will appeal more to our female buyers.
Now check this out. The suggested retail price is $216,400 and 0 change, plus tax.
Keep in mind, Lauren, that is the base price. That is before customization.
Whoa. Okay, tell me about customization. Can I get a television in here to watch Btvr?
Absolutely.
A bar?
Of course. Mini bars, a mini refrigerator between the 2 rear seats, cocktail cabinets, wine.
How about a pool?
Well, I'll say that you're limited only by your imagination and, of course, space. But I've seen humidors, I've seen wine storage. One lady, for instance, brought the top of her perfume bottle over to crew. She loved the color so much. She brought it to our custom engineers, said match this color. They did.
Now there was a Mr. Rolls and a Mr. Royce.
That's correct.
And do they have a son for me? Where is the son, Mr. Rolls, Mr. Royce?
Unfortunately, they do not.
So, Jack, I want to know, what's the difference between a Bentley and a Rolls Royce?
The Bentley has a real sporting edge to it. Bentley motor cars come from a proud racing tradition dating back to the late 20s at Le Mans. It's more of a driver's car. That's not to say that a Rolls Royce isn't fun to drive. It is. Many people prefer to be chauffeur-driven in the Rolls Royce.
I prefer to be chauffeur-driven anywhere, including the New York City subway system and bus system. Now, it seems to be car collectors love Rolls Royces and they love vintage. So is a vintage as valuable as a new car?
Well, there are some vintage cars that are very valuable because they're very rare and, special models. They were built for, a king or somebody like that. But I think they're a good value. I mean, those cars are probably a really nice one, $50,000 in today's market. That's a lot of car for $50,000. You make a big impression for $50,000
Wait a minute.
with that.
You can buy Rolls for $50,000?
Sure.
Wow.
People don't realize that actually in the second-hand market, the Rolls is a really good value.
Well, I would love to take a test drive, but you know what? It'd be a problem because I would not come back. So I guess I just better leave it here. Thank you, Jack Chrysler. Wow, we have to leave all those amazing Rolls Royces. I'm bummed. But hey, we're going to Stife, which is the Rolls Royce of stuffed animals. So that's exciting to me. Let's go. We are going to go into the toy building right here on 5th Avenue in New York City and meet Barbara Spranger of Steiff, the best stuffed animals in the universe. So come on. Toy Center. Steiff, here I come. Ooh. Steiff, ooh. Ding dong. Barbara. Barbara?
Yes.
Hey, I'm
hi.
Lauren.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice
We've
to meet
kind of
you.
dusted things off, and we've
Good.
got the bears waiting for you.
She dusted. Excellent. Wait, you have to vacuum your Steiff?
No, we kind of turn them upside down and shake them out like this.
Does he like that?
Yes, he does actually. Any excuse to come off a shelf and be picked up. Teddy bears love to be picked up.
I have to tell you, I was recently really bummed out about something. Someone was giving me a hard time on Behind the Velvet Ropes. You know how that is. And I went into ABC and I bought a Steiff. You know, ABC Carpet and Home.
Yeah.
And it just made me feel so much better. It was a little pink teddy bear.
There's something about teddy bears. Number one, they never argue back, which is a big feature.
And they're guys, too.
That's, well, not always. I mean, here's a lady. Here's a lady bear, if I ever saw one.
How do you know it's a lady?
Because she's pink, and look at her face.
She's pretty, really pretty. I want to know, Barbara, the history of Steiff. There was a woman named Marguerite Steiff.
Yes.
From Germany.
Yes. She was born in a little tiny town in Gingen, Germany, and she developed polio at a very early age. So this is a woman who founded a company from her wheelchair. She never married, but she had 5 nephews and 2 nieces. It's still a family-owned business, still centered in this little tiny town in Germany. And
why do you think that they've become as popular as they are? I mean, they are collectibles, and some of them have gone for $5,000, $10,000, hundreds of thousands.
$174,000 is the world record at auction at the moment.
And what was it?
It was a 1905 teddy bear that now resides in a museum in Japan.
Wow.
Some of these bears that have gone at auction, I've been lucky enough to see some of them, and the mohair is like worn down on one side, you know, where a kid clearly slept with the bear. They're made to last for generations of children. It's not, get it this week, it breaks down next week, you know? And lots of times a child will get a Steiff teddy and his mother will say, oh, it's a Steiff, and stick it up on a shelf, you know? And there is nothing a child can do to hurt them. They're intended to be played with.
That is so
Isn't that wonderful? We sell more growling bears than non-growling bears. People love the fact that they make noise.
Now, you make over 900 animals.
Yes. Teddy bears is what we're known for. But you know what? We make great other stuff. Look at this. Look at this panther. Is that sweet?
How do you come
or
up
what?
with, who comes up with the different animal
The
designs?
design department in Germany comes up with them, and they do a superb job.
Tell me about the button in ear.
Okay.
They're famous for this little button.
That's our trademark, and button in ear. Well, what happened was people were copying Steiff designs in Germany and trying to sell them as Steiffs. Now, Marguerite was very astute. She realized she needed something to set her animals apart from anything else. So every once in a while I'll get somebody who says, I want to cut the ear tag off. And you say, no, that is part of the charm of the piece. And that's what tells people it's a Steiff.
Adults collect them as much as children.
Oh,
They're for
without
adults.
question, without question. Well, you know, you have to save a lot of allowance as a child to buy a teddy bear for your collection.
Well, I have 3, and I'm gonna order some more today.
We always joke and say,
I'm ordering more.
Once you've bought your first one, it's downhill from there. You're hooked. If you want to come this way, this is a real treat. And we took these out of the company's safe only because we knew you were coming. Ooh. These are very, very old Steiffs. Look at this. Steiff made the first Mickey Mouse for the Walt Disney Company. And if you think about the old Mickey Mouse cartoons where he was really a ratty-looking mouse, there he is. And this orangutan up here.
Can we open this?
Sure. This is a really neat piece. And we replicated that this year. Look at this. If you twist his ear his eyes move. He's got googly eyes. Here, look at this. This is Admiral Byrd's dog that went to the Antarctic with him. Look at this poor guy. He's stuffed with wood shavings, and if you just go like this, you can hear it crackle.
I hear.
Yeah.
This is for your archives. You
Yes.
don't sell these.
No, my gosh, no. On the factory grounds in Germany, there is a museum. They have original pieces going very far back, and now they're on display in the museum, and the display changes all the time. But during 2 world wars, they took their archive pieces and buried them in the mountains so that they wouldn't get destroyed.
I read something that it takes 10 people, one animal could possibly go through 10 hands.
That's right. Well, everybody has their expertise. Like the lady who does noses, that is her job. She embroiders noses on teddy bears all day long. So it's all very time consuming. But
It's
in
worth
the
it.
end, you get a wonderful product.
Oh, boo-hoo, we have to leave. Mr. Donkey, how cute is he? But stay tuned because we are going to have more glamour at Harry Winston with jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. Ooh, Marilyn Monroe used to always sing about Harry Winston, and I think I'm going to be singing their praises also. Let's do some jewelry shopping. Come on. Hi. Hi. I'm Lauren.
Jennifer.
I'm here for Miss Carol Brody.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I'm going shopping today. Yes.
You are? Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, look, there's Harry Winston. Ooh, behind the steel doors. Wow.
Okay, you told me you wanted to see emeralds. You love emeralds.
Emerald is my birthstone. That would be correct.
Okay. Which piece?
All of them. Carol, this is so beautiful. How many carats is this?
That's a good question, Lauren. You're looking at close to 100 carats of gems in here.
And how much would this cost?
Lauren, if you have to ask, I know you're not buying it, so I'm not telling you.
She's cold.
Okay, let me just open
Well, you know
this
what?
for
I might eventually have a wealthy boyfriend. Is there a son of Winston?
Yes, he's actually our chairman, Ronald Winston.
What? Is he married?
He is married to a very, very beautiful woman.
Are they happily married?
They're happily married. I'm sorry, Lauren.
No, that's good. I'm just playing.
In these earrings, you have over 40 carats of diamonds and emeralds.
Wow.
They're nice.
Oh, look. Glitter, sparkle. I'm like Minnie Pearl with this tag.
You look gorgeous.
These are beautiful. Now, the average person that comes in, like, what is it that you do? You tell them, I have a budget of X amount of dollars, and then they bring out something according to your price range?
The average people that come in here don't really come in here with budgetary restraints. They come in here with a wish list. They want the most phenomenal pink pearls available in the world. At Harry Winston, you can buy our jewelry, which is designed by Ambaji Shinde. He's been designing for the house for over 30 years. He's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Or you can come in and we'll bring you a set of beautiful, beautiful emeralds, and then you can sit down with Ambaji Shinde and design your own fabulous piece.
Carol, tell me all about this, because this is like, this matches my outfit. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Security.
She'll actually call them on me.
Okay, this ring is about $750,000.
What makes a piece of jewelry so expensive?
We are working with the best stones in the world. So for our customers who only want the best, there's only one place to shop. If a customer wants to get this kind of a look, but they don't want the best quality stones, then we may suggest that this isn't the right place for them. We always say to somebody, if you look at like 2 pieces of jewelry and you love one, but the other one is a little bit less expensive, don't buy either. Come back, save up, think about it, and come back when you're ready to buy the piece that you're absolutely madly in love with. It's like a man, you know. You're not going to settle for the one that's like just okay.
No,
you
you
know,
want the best.
You'll go on a diet and get the better one.
Exactly.
So,
we don't want losers. Hello.
you look gorgeous in that. You
Of course
look
I do.
beautiful.
Of course I do. Beautiful. So, okay, how much would this whole set me back? For my future husband that's out there watching this right now, I need this.
The suite is going to run somewhere in the neighborhood of $3 million.
A bargain.
You have a lot of jewels on.
You know, you get what you pay for.
I wear this watch. This is one of our Harry Winston Ultimate
Beautiful.
timepieces. So this was something I was able to save up and buy when I asked my husband, and he bought it. But
That she demanded from her husband, I want this and you better get it for me or else. This is beautiful.
this is the Harry Winston cascading diamond necklace, and we do this in many different shapes and sizes.
These are such beautiful rubies. They're
Yeah,
like
these are
blood
phenomenal.
red. Look at that. And look at this. Ooh, how beautiful.
Diamond and ruby wave necklace, and when you wear it, it's got a subtle glow. It's not like in your face. It's very, very fiery and subtle.
It doesn't come off. Oh, I get to keep it. Ho-ho. Well, I'm leaving. If it doesn't come off, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. Oh, she was really good at that. She's really good at those connections.
And the ring?
And the ring. Oh, God, I totally forgot. Oh, my God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take the tray away.
We're going to the top secret workroom at Harry Winston.
This is where all of the jewelry for Harry Winston stores is actually produced.
Ooh, she's
Good.
holding some fabulous bauble. What is that? They put the stones in first, and then the
The pearl is the last part. This
the pearl
the
is the last part. Ooh, I have to see this. What is that? This one stone alone. Oh, I need that.
That's a nice piece.
$11.70.
And the average engagement ring is 1 carat.
Well, not when I get a man,
And not
honey.
here,
no,
but-
we don't. No, 1 carat. I don't think so.
This has already been purchased. This is a special order that we're making for somebody. And this is, again, an example where we got them the sapphire, and then we made them a very, very simple but beautiful, beautiful setting to hang the pendant.
Gerard is my cameraman. Are you gonna buy that for your woman? He's like, no.
Don't think so. For the necklace that you just saw, it takes one man over 2 months to put it together, but to get the stones in that diamond necklace, it probably took over a year to get all those stones together of that size and quality.
And each man here works on one separate project.
At a time, yes. And this is just a few of the people who we've dressed over the years.
Madonna, the Material Girl, Spike Lee.
Spike and Tanya, Mira Sorvino,
God, Morgan Fairchild is draped, isn't she?
looking,
We love Goldie Hawn.
Goldie's the best.
Gina Davis. I love Gina Davis.
Faye Dunaway's this year.
Elizabeth Taylor. Did she have anything to do with white diamonds? Did Harry Winston have anything to do with designing the bottle? Or?
No, but we loaned them the diamonds for the commercial. Those were Harry Winston.
Oh.
Lauren, we loved having you here.
Well, thank
we
you. I
always
love-
love having you here.
I'll be back. Wow, that was so cool. Hey, you have your Rolls-Royce car, your Harry Winston jewels. Need more luxury? I think so. Then you better get L'Oreal Studio Senses hair freshener. Spray it on and you smell fresh and exciting and ready to go. And you're worth it, aren't you? Oh, glamour, glamour, glamour. Now we're gonna head up to a couture fashion show. Couture, the best, the most expensive. I know you want it and you're gonna get it. John Anthony has been designing some of the most beautiful dresses for over 41 years. And today, you are gonna see why. Thank you. John Anthony, couture designer. For all you velvet ropers out there, I want you to explain what couture is. You should know that, but just in case they don't.
Couture is made to order. When the client comes in, we take her measurements, she selects from the collection. Sometimes she doesn't select from the collection, sometimes she needs a specific outfit for a specific reason. It is made exclusively for her to order. She has to come to me at least 4 or 5 times before the garment is complete, but the satisfaction that they derive from it, and I as well, is quite beautiful. today you're going to see the fall opening. I, unlike 7th Avenue, where I used to be years ago, work with the seasons. In other words, this is September 15th. The women have just come back from south of France, they've come back from the Hamptons, and now they're ready to purchase fall clothing. So they're ready to make their purchase, and they come today to see them and make the selection. And in the next few weeks, we should be very busy.
Could you sell the same dress? I guess you do, to different women, but it's made differently for each person.
You could, but the ratio on that is maybe the most you'll sell of a particular dress or an outfit would be maybe 4 or 5. And if so, one's in Lyford Key, one's in Los Angeles, one's in Paris, so
that's pretty amazing. So basically, it's almost one of a kind. I mean, you're getting something that's completely special,
yes, very,
that
very
not
special.
1 billion people are going to have.
And it's very, very interesting because they keep migrating to us because couture in Paris is less and less couture, more fantasy and more for licensings or for whatever reasons the couture stands for in Paris today. But we stand for the true meaning of made to order.
Okay, budget. What would the least expensive to the most expensive? Just give me a range.
Least expensive would be $5,000. The most expensive could be $85,000. Those embroidered gowns are works of art, and they take anywhere from 1 to 3 months to put together. For instance, we have one particular sequin gown where the sequins are all hand-painted, each sequin put on by hand, trimmed in sable, and it's quite extraordinary, you will say.
Wow, it's amazing. Sounds like me.
It is you. It's
I
a
am
very
really
unique
John
collection,
Anthony.
by the way.
Well, the best thing about couture also is that you don't dictate.
No.
You know, actually, a woman she can change the choice of fabric if she wanted to.
She can.
So it's kind of totally whatever you want.
Yes, it is.
And if price is no object.
Price is not an object, or you wouldn't come here.
Well, girls and boys, don't you want every one of those outfits? Amazing. Now we're gonna head down to Soho, Green Street specifically, and go to the new Louis Vuitton store opening. You used to be just on 57th Street, which was very chic. Now you have Marc Jacobs, and you're in Soho. So what's happening with the Louis Vuitton image?
No, the Louis Vuitton image has been evolving all the time since the beginning, a century and a half ago. What happened is that we decided to go as a global luxury brand, and we decided that on top of leather goods, which is the spirit of the company, to bring more things, more appealing to trends and air du temps. And with Marc, we decided to do this ready-to-wear line and shoes, and that helped us with seasonal products that helped us to attract the kind of trendy and high crowd worldwide.
For 130 years, we had Monogram, that's it, we had LV. In 1985, we introduced a new line. In the last few years, I know you've been following us, we've introduced a ton of things, including scarves, including belts, including things like this. So it's natural for us now to go into ready-to-wear.
We're rolling, we're speeding. I'm with Marc Jacobs, God of Louis Vuitton. Did you design the shoe?
Yeah.
You're guilty.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
Is this like, what is this? It's so cute.
Little cubes. This was just, we did this, this was not really part of the fall collection. This was part of the first season where we launched a group of products that were sort of inspired by the universe of Louis Vuitton. So they came from the damier trunks and the Louis Vuitton monogram accessories and things like that.
It's so chic.
Well, we tried to bring a little bit of chic to it.
So let me ask you,
It's a tongue-in-cheek chic.
well, it's working, it's working. Now, they never really did clothes.
No, Louis Vuitton has never done clothes before I got there. That's
So-
why I can't. I mean, that's what they invited me to do.
So how did you come up with the concept? Because did you look at any of the luggage for inspiration?
I did. I mean, I'm still trying to, understand where it should go because I feel there's a responsibility to somehow in clothes express what Louis Vuitton did in luggage. I mean, I like simple things and I like classic things. I just like to always sort of screw with them a bit. And I like to sort of question what is classic and what's not classic and the balance between, what's classic today and what's classic old and,
So do you have any favorite things that you've done for them? I know you're very famous for sweaters. You always use the finest cashmere, wool.
I mean, I feel very proud of the raincoats and the sweaters. I mean, I think those are two things that make a lot of sense for Louis Vuitton. I feel very proud of the shoes from the collection. I feel very proud of the bags that we launched, the Monogram Vernis, which are the patent leather monogram. Yeah, and I just thought, you know, that was great that I could sort of introduce something that respected the tradition of Louis Vuitton, but made it sort of a little bit funkier. And I mean, I was glad that I could contribute that. That's all I really want to do here. You know, I was very flattered that they asked me to design this collection for them, and I just hope I can make a lasting contribution.
Well, I think you've done well, and I think every editor now is carrying bags, wearing your shoes. Before you didn't really see.
No, not on fashion people.
No. And now every fashion person is really into it again.
Yeah.
They're giving you totally creative freedom.
Well, I'm part of a team. I'm not, you know, I'm not the captain of the ship. So I do what I propose what I like. I mean, I do what I think is right. And then what's purchased for the store, hopefully, you know, is a representation of what I do. Maybe the balance is a little off sometimes or whatever, but it's something that we have to work out.
I've known you for so long, and I'm just thinking, you've grown up so much, and you've grown up so much in the business.
Yeah.
How have you seen the business change? Because to me, we were more creative back then.
Yeah.
We were just saying we went to studio, you'd make up these ridiculous outfits,
Yeah.
fabulous. It wasn't about designer back then so much. I mean, a little bit.
It was, but in a different way. But that's life, changes, you know. And I think fashion is, you know, what's so good about fashion and how it has evolved is that it does keep changing. And even though things may be inspired by the 60s or the 70s, the 80s or whatever, it isn't the 80s anymore, it isn't the 60s anymore, and people don't look the same way they used to. You know, we all look different, we all feel different, we have different influences, we have more information, which is probably a curse, not a blessing.
Yeah, I have information anxiety. I get 5 million magazines. You can't focus on everything.
Yeah, you can't focus on it. It's impossible to take in everything that we're given. And we have so many channels. I mean, we know every model's name. We know what everybody did for the collections because it's on TV. You know, look,
well, I mean
it's a perfect example with
I know.
You know, and it's a perfect example with me. We used to go to like some club and we were so excited to see like a Montana show at the Armory. Well, you can see a Montana show on any channel.
It's
you know what I mean?
It's true. But you know what? I love still being there. You know what? I'm never bored with fashion because it's ever changing.
Yeah, well, that's what you love about it. It's what you hate about it. You know, it's a two-way street.
No, well, thank you, Mr. Marc Jacobs. You know, there's a whole like line. Hey, Candace.
Hey, Candace.
Hey, look at her boots.
How are ya?
I love those boots.
Hi, Polly.
Polly Mellon. Hey, fashion editor. We love her. Say
I love
hello.
your shoes. You're a little white mice.
Oh, there's
the
those yours?
Yeah.
They're the cutest.
Yeah.
So cute.
Little white mice.
I love her. Oh, okay, put those pants down. Thank you. Thank you, Marc Jacobs. Give me a kiss. I love it.
Do it the European way.
Yes. How cool was this show? Did you not want everything that you saw? I know I did. Thanks for joining me this week on Behind the Velvet Rope. Come back next week, and thanks, L'Oreal, for making me so pretty.